Hello Gemini, and welcome to your TarotVideoScope for April 2015 by Amma. Definitely there are a lot of big changes into your life. There is a major move in here. There is some sort of a news that comes out of nowhere. There are some confrontations in here, or some emotional battles that you need to go through in order for them to win them. So this is just a general energy that I picked up as soon as I opened the cards. So there is a sense in here that's that stability, that home, that family life, that you've been leading so far. It's for about to change. So there is a change in here in the sense that some of you are moving, and this can be due to a sudden news or sudden developments with other family members. So there is a discussion or a situation that will rise to a culmination point between you and other people that you live with, and as a result of this you will decide that it's time for you to move out. Some other ones though, some other Gemini, they are receiving finally a legal news that will allow them not only to move away, but to move away internationally. So to live in a total different country, and this is a news that they were expecting. They applied for it, or they were trying to find a legal way to make this possible. So even though the plan may be stopped at some point, or there was no news or any new developments regarding this situation, now suddenly you get that news, that legal paper, that legal document that will allow you to move in a different country and to live there. But this is another way this can play, is that this legal news that you were receiving has to do with not you moving away, but maybe your family comes to live closer to you, or maybe even in your own house. So for some of you it can also mean that maybe your family lived in a different country, so now they are, through this legal news, through these legal papers that are coming through, now they're allowed to come and live with you in your home or in the country where you live right now. So this is for YouTube, and there are a lot of subscribers that I have that live in different parts of the world, and they do have to deal with a lot of immigration issues. That's why, you know, sometimes I just concentrate more a little bit into that, because I want to include everybody. So there is another situation here happening, especially in the first 1 to 2 weeks. As I said, whatever is it that you were begging for, so you were begging for a certain amount of money to come through a legal or a government setting. You were begging for a legal resolution to come through for you, or to gain some legal rights. Whatever the situation was related to legal permission, legal rights to do something with your money, with your family life, or with your home and living situation, this is coming through for you. It's all happening within the first 2 weeks of April, so it will be a little bit hard at first. There are a lot of tensions and emotions here in the air. Maybe you have to fight a little bit. Maybe this is, if you are going through a legal process for whatever reason, maybe this is the time when you have to fight a little more and to struggle a little more, especially emotionally, and fight more for this legal rights to come through, or this legal case. But finally this will be resolved, and it will feel like a definitely exhausting emotional battle in here. Finally it's coming through for you, and it will allow you to have more legal rights, more money, more prosperity. But this can also play in the sense that maybe it's not a legal issue, but it's an issue about who's right and who's wrong in the legal terms within a family setting, within people that you live with and you share a household. So as a result of this, you might either decide to move or the other party might decide to move. So whatever happens, there is a sense here that emotionally you won the battle. So that's for you Geminis, that you don't have to deal with anything legal right now, but it will play out for you in the emotional sense. So as a result of this is, don't be scared when you see this card. This means that the life as you know it so far came to a closing. You close an important chapter of your life, and now there is a new beginning, a new, totally new chapter of your life. So in this new chapter of your life, I'm sensing here that you will make it work as a couple. If you are already in a couple, even though there is this move, maybe internationally for some of you, still you will make this work, even though you may have a little disputes in here or even fighting. You will be able to overcome this. So if you are single, that means that again love and romance are in the air, and there's also a lot of sexual tension and sexual energy to this new chapter of your life. So this is that finally the Judgment card, that that decision that you were waiting for, either other people to decide something in relation to a family or a living situation. This might be you, that you're coming to a conclusion, or this can actually be a legal decision in relation to whatever is going on with you right now. This card, the underlying message that this card has is hang in there, understand the new change, don't give up yet, and keep on fighting. And then at the end, the victory is yours. So it's not that time now to stop if you already started a legal battle or even an emotional battle with someone to gain more rights toward a living situation or a family situation. So the card says it's not the right time for now to stop. Just gain better understanding of where you stand, and just keep on going, because the results are there. And no matter what, this dispute or this news is coming out of nowhere, and it will just hit you all of a sudden. So whether you make this decision or not, intentionally or not. So there is a sense in here that yes, you are exhausted in here, or maybe in the past you had to deal with some medical problem. This is a health problem, a diet problem, or some sort of spiritual and mental issue that you had to deal with. Maybe you just let it alone. You just thought, if I don't have to deal with it, maybe I'm fine. But suddenly this issue will arise out of nowhere, and you will be forced to deal with this, because you just can't go on like this in denial. You have to take care of your health, of your appearance, of your diet, or even of your emotional health for that matter. So the situation will unfold in such a way that this month you have to deal with this, and it will be resolved in much more positive way, whether you do this intentionally or not. Because as I said, it is a very important month. It's a turning point for you when a new era begins, and the new era begins with this big boom when you are forced to deal with past issues, emotional issues, health issues, in order for you to proceed into the new chapter of your life. So you felt a little stuck. That's how you see yourself. You feel, in the sense that internally how you see yourself. You felt a little stuck in the past with money flowing in your life, but this is about to change. So maybe there wasn't much going on in there with financial gains, or maybe you felt like Some of your money in your life just got frozen, like, or it's not moving. You don't have the flow of money that you were looking for. So this card is bringing you a new opportunity here to make more money. So this is a great chance for you if you were looking for a job. This is a great chance for you to get hired. This is a great chance for you to start making a little money from the business that you started at the beginning of the year, maybe, or toward the end of last year. So this is finally the time when you start to see a little bit of gain, a little bit of profit from this business that you started. Yet again, as I said, this is a new an opportunity to make more money, a job being offered, or a financial or money to make more profit with your finances, just in general. So again, as I said, this is the couple here again, and these are two great cards, because as I said, whatever happens in the emotional sense with a partner, with your love life, you will have maybe a dispute here or a move here. For some of you, it means that maybe you have to move away from your partner for a little bit, or maybe your partner has to move away for a little bit. But that doesn't mean that the love won't be there. The love and the connection is still there. You just have to make a little sacrifice in order for this to work. And by the end of the day, you are still a couple, and still that much stronger because of it. This is, again, struggling. Emotional struggles, mostly. You having to fight for what's yours. You having to go through this in order for you to win. If you are not in dispute with anybody legally or emotionally, for you, because as I said, this is a general reading and I'm trying to include everybody, then for you this plays out in the emotional internal turmoil, meaning that within you have a lot of emotional and health problems to overcome and to fight for it, and not to give up. You have to use your willpower in order for you to win this battle. Where there is a battle in order for you to make your health better, your physical appearance better, your weight better, or some sort of an emotional problem. So you have to be that much stronger, and it won't be easy, but you will be able to overcome this. So the last card in here, the outcome, is you holding on so hard to what you have, holding on to the money that you have, to an old system of beliefs, holding on to some people, and you don't want to let them go, to some ideas in here. And even though you are holding on to this money for fear of finances, the message in here is that you need to stop worrying about putting a money price to everything. It is now time to start worrying about the emotional value that you put in things, that you put in your family, in your house, in your partnership, even in your community for that matter. There is a sense in here that whatever is happening with the people around you, you belong in that community, you belong in that social circle, and these changes will affect you no matter what. So it is now time for you to stop worrying about money. It is now time for you to start worrying about the emotional value of things. It's the time for you now to worry about how much attached you are to old beliefs, or how much attached you are to the people around you, because whatever is going on, it will, in their life, will affect you. So it is now time for you to start helping them, not in the financial sense. You don't have to help people by giving them money, but it's time for you to start helping people by participating, in a community activity, by helping others or even other family members. But it's also the right time for you now to start worrying about money, because as I said, the money situation is changing. There's job offers here, there's more money opportunities for you. So generally this month will make you feel more stable when it comes to your finances, or you know, you have that flow of money now coming into your life. So this is the right time for you now to evaluate what is the vision for you, not in the sense that how much money you want to have and where do you want to live in the materialistic sense, because you are holding on to this money, this idea about the money in here. Is there now the right time for you to start thinking about emotionally, where do you want your life to go emotionally, what do you want your money to bring to you? So if you have that material abundance in your life, will that make you happy? How will that make you feel? How do you want to feel? Do you want to be happy? Because happy, it's not necessarily related to money. So it's the right time for you now to to think about the emotional value that you have on yourself, on life, on work, on family, on home, and everyone around you. So definitely these are some very good cards. As I said, there are struggles in here, very emotional struggles. There are sudden news coming out of nowhere. But the important thing is that even though a month might start a little bit in a very powerful way, it will end up in a much more settling energy, in a much more accepting and calming energy. And you will feel much more grounded. So this was a general reading. If you do need a private personal reading, please email me at almalightworker@gmail.com or almastudent2000@yahoo.com. Please check out my website, almalightworker.com. I also do, besides tarot reading, I do energy clearings, I do Reiki in distance, I do Tongren in distance. Tongren is like doing acupuncture in distance, and it's a healing session. For more information, please don't forget again to visit my website. If you do have any questions or any comments, as usual, write me the link below, and I will try to answer to the best of my knowledge. So until next month, thank you, love and light.